George Russell sends warning to Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen ahead of first race. George Russell has fired a warning at Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, letting them know that he will be in the hunt for podiums from the get-go this season. The Brit is out to prove his credentials as a potential F1 champion after making the step up from Williams for 2022. He has already performed admirably in his one previous opportunity in a car capable of running at the front. Russell stepped in to replace Hamilton at Mercedes for the Sakhir Grand Prix in 2020, and for a long time in the race looked likely to secure his maiden F1 victory. But he was cruelly denied, due to a pit stop error made by the team and a puncture which scuppered his chances of success. Still, it was a fine audition and no doubt a reason behind the Silver Arrows choosing him to replace Valtteri Bottas for the upcoming season. He secured his first podium last year, as an unlikely second-placed racer after the Grand Prix was rained off at Spa. The weather had also affected qualifying the day before, but Russell showed his skill and speed in the rain to qualify ahead of Hamilton and 18 other drivers. Despite being in an unfancied Williams car, he was so quick on that final flying lap that only Verstappen could better his time. That result was seen as an anomalous one, not because of any doubts in his ability but simply because the Williams cars had otherwise been unable to compete at the front of the pack. Now he is in a Mercedes, which have been the fastest on the grid for the past 8 seasons. The pressure is on to show that he is capable of sustaining such results over the course of a season. Russell has spoken of his ambitions in the past, and made no secret of his belief that he can become a world champion. To do so against the likes of teammate Hamilton and reigning champion Verstappen would be impressive, but he is still backing himself to do so. And he plans on making an early impression, targeting big points from his very first outing of the upcoming campaign. Asked in a video released by Mercedes sponsors Petronas when he believes he will get his first podium with the team, he simply replied, "Race 1, Bahrain Grand Prix." That race is set to take place on March 20th and will be the curtain raiser for a season which may be rather unpredictable thanks to new technical rules. All 10 teams were working over the winter to comply with new specifications for tires, wheels, aerodynamics and fuel, among other things. It gives the smaller teams a chance to compete with the likes of Mercedes and Red Bull if they can innovate in ways others have not thought of over the winter. That means Russell will not know for sure where his new car stands compared to the rest of the grid until everyone shows off their new creations at 2 testing sessions in Barcelona and Bahrain.